What is up, gamers? Today, Noire here. We're back again today with my first impressions of Arcadegeddon after about 5 hours of playtime across a few days. First, I'm just going to jump right into the stuff I enjoyed about the game. I love its art style. It's stylish as hell. It feels like what people have been wanting for a while, where people prefer more stylized graphical style to games instead of the photorealistic stuff that ages out by the middle of a generation. The music of the game, on its own, it sounds really generic, but in the moment-to-moment gameplay, it really amplifies the setting. It works well with the graphical style, the setting, everything that goes on with the game. It's hard to explain what it does. It just, in the moment to moment, you just feel like a badass as it plays. You know, the guns for the game, they feel actually really good to use. The weapon classes have defined roles, from like stun and taking a guy out for a few seconds with like ice, fire, which creates like a damage over time effect, to where you can kind of spray and leave them around a bit, Then is your more classic, just normal bullet type stuff, or like energy blast stuff that's just pure damage. Or my favourite, explosives. The no aim, no brain type shit, just don't even care about anything, just blast away, friend. I also have a big focus on its gameplay, but on movement, from a jumping and strafing to trying to train enemies to you. It's refreshing for a game to not just be like, you've got to stay back and hide, but have a big emphasis on being aggressive with movement, kite enemies around, just get in their face, punch at them, swing at them, really get in there. But this gameplay hasn't really shown that much, because to be fair, I only recorded some of my first couple of hours, because I kind of think this game's average, and now we're getting into what I dislike about it. The game is always online. You heard that right, it is always online. You can't make progress offline for some reason. It won't save what you've done. This also means when servers are down for maintenance, you can't play the game at all. Well, you can still play, but it won't save, which, in a roguelite, the meaningful progression of it, of the snowball of slowly powering up stuff, especially in this game where how it uses your weapon levels to dictate their power and stuff, is kind of moot, especially when runs can go on for an hour. Now, here's part of the break for a lot of people. Microtransactions and cosmetics are horrendously priced. The premium store for everything costs, in the best way possible, is to buy the largest pack, which is of 5,000 coins, which in the UK is £15.49, which is the biggest pack. But there's a lot more other cosmetics, just not in the premium, that can be purchased with tickets in game. But a lot of these cosmetics also cost a few hundred coins to buy outright, or a few thousand tickets, which, once you've done your dailies for the day and done the gang missions the game tells you to do, comes slow as hell. Even on a real solid run, you might get 5,000 in an hour. And some cosmetics cost that much just for a top or something, or a hairstyle. The biome diversity here is non-existent. In one run, I've encountered the same biome multiple times. It wasn't even spaced out. It was the biome I was just in, then it was a new biome for another one, then it was back to the biome I did prior to the biome I was just in, which sucks ass. The bosses are boring as well. Like the damage sponges, there's nothing going on with them aside from a hell of a ton of ads to fights. But even with another player, they drag the hell on. Like, I mean, we're talking drag. But you know, that's if you can get another player, because the matchmaking I found is dead. It's kind of dead anyway. Like, I've tried it early hours morning, like middle of the day, like peak times in many other games on European servers. Yeah, no one's there, or if there is there, the estimated times are usually like a minute for the PvE mode, of course, which is what I'm playing here in footage, which breaks the pace of runs up really bad, because roguelites, you kind of want to get back into it, you know, keep the momentum going. But then there's also the PvP mode, which I haven't been able to play at all because there's no games happening for it, which sucks, because I would like to try out what it is, because I'm not really sure what it entails, because there's nothing really about it anywhere that I can find. But overall, I find the game just really average as hell. It doesn't really respect your time, and like in roguelites, though, if you want something that's a third-person shooter with like a more stylish graphic, like it's like a colourful, stylized system with like funky music and stuff, buy Risk of Rain 2. It's currently on 75% off, and this third-person action bear has actually respects you as a fucking player with its momentum and just how it unlocks stuff and the classes and everything. But that's for this video. I will see you next time, and here's one of the boss intros. They also take the hell of a time. So, see you then.